find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap. As the Tigers taking on the lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the 4th man, it's Cam Akers. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. But you look at this Bronco defense, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Richardson's throw taken in by Miller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson off the play fake. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's an assist. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Moore, the motion man. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6, and it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. Now a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Broncos are 4-3, a game over 500. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
short throw pulled in by Bellinger. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. When you look at this defense, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they have been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from the
pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and the linesmen in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes and throw the football, and they'll have a better chance to win again this week.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bit a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Obviously, they left some points on the table there the last time out. But boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Richardson's going to shift things up. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll go again here with Akers. And this time they were waiting for
just gonna keep doing that shit.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. Steps away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, we get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. Now Richardson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's Corey Marquez now. Back deep is Jamie Reed. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. for offense at the line, ready to go. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play forward in this one.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's caught by the rookie, Jordan Reed. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there, and will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Finding room in midfield. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
More the motion man. Robinson up the middle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
But they're getting ready to go down prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Robinson. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. This is caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Off play action. Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his
That nigga's terrible.
By the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. On 4th down on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds them to just 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Tua. He's got a man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
In motion left is Higgins. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give left side to Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They'll run again here with Robinson. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Third and 3. Looking to pass. Tua. Open balls complete to Higgins. Touchdown Broncos. T. Higgins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
York on down for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. More the motion man right. After the turnover, it's Tua. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Shreds into the stiff arm. And he works his way free all the way down the outskirts of the red zone. 58 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. T. Higgins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point by York is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go and date myself one more time because I'll quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Come on. Ready.
He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Going up top for Miller. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's third of the game. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Broncos are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Setting the throw on first down is Tua. Connects with Kittle underneath. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play.
Damn, I forgot I had any damn time.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They're going to be caught here, left side, Moore. And he's unbended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa with a throw on second down here. And he'll go right back to Moore, completely in. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Tua going to throw. Outright and brought in by Moore. It'll go to gain of 4, and it'll be second down. Now Tua going to change the play.
At the 31-yard line.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! Bijan Robinson. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A cleanup on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Just what they need a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Again, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. They'll roll him out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Gano's kick is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. Given 40 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Oh!
That will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Tua, terrible.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert convert here on fourth. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Richardson. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Back to the air with Richardson. Akers, back-to-back catches. 2 yards on the pickup there. And 3rd and 8 now. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Well, Richardson going to move him around.
Dragon 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety back all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Broncos will take over on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He may go. Touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game was on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here. As a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Warriors 17.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Lamb. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Play action. Now Richardson rolling to his right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Richardson going to change the play here. To throw is Richardson. Throwing on 1st down. Flush to his right. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Richardson now on 2nd.
Oh, get out of here.
Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Akers. Touchdown. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson will throw for it. And now it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So still lots of work left to do. And here comes the onside kick.
Look at this shit.
It looks like one of the DBs has it. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
I can't even move my man. That was shady.
Play action. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars if this ball was overthrown.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run a draw now with Akers. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now they'll shift things around. Richardson now on 3rd and goal. That's caught. Touchdown. Trey Tucker, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Tigers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Two and now on 1st down. Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made.
Get the fuck out. They just decided to start giving you everything. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga go from gold.
Use his motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
What kind of shit is this?
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Richardson to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Don't adjust.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Richardson escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Richardson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Tigers get a bit closer. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
Ready.
That's caught at the 1. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. So still lots of work left to do. But here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Robinson's got it. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They fake the handoff. Now Tua looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On first down, Tagovailoa. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped around as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
The CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Tua now on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
21G.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
18 Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Richardson on 2nd and 10.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Points the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Richardson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Richardson out of the shotgun. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Brian Branch with it. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference. Meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today and then be ready for the next game.
If he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua.
This next. All of a sudden, I was having a great game.
His guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now...
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And a little bit of a consolation prize here. He's into the end zone. Won't win in the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
60 Eagles.
One last shot for Richardson. That's caught. And he'll get in. As they're backward in the score now. The lead's down to 7. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, he still lost the football game.
He still lost.